guys, welcome back. How's it going? I hope everyone's having a lovely day. I am just pushing out some videos today, so why not, right? In this episode, I think I'm going to try to talk to you guys about what I am using lately. I always keep you guys informed on anything new that I am trying, and then give you a little synopsis and review and overview of how I feel about it and what I'm doing. In this one, I am going to be talking about glycolic acid. Specifically, I have two products from the same brand. Ironically, it didn't start out that way. I wasn't looking to in particular get from this brand, which is L'Oreal, but it happened to be that I saw the reviews and I saw some YouTubers using these products, actually one product, and one I kind of discovered while looking for that one product. And I figured I'd get both of them and try them out. So I've been trying this glycolic acid for about, I would say like 2.5, almost 3 weeks now. And so I'm going to tell you my review about it, how I like it, what I like about it, and all that. First up, if you are new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. I talk about beauty. I talk about health. I talk about all kinds of stuff. So if you're into that, I would love to have you on board. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up and share it to everybody that would be interested in this subject. And let's get to it. Okay, so glycolic acid. What is it? What are the benefits and all of that? I'm going to put on my little specs. I've got my little cheat sheet on the side here. I am not, a chemist or an expert by any means. Just disclaimer on that. I'm not a dermatologist. I almost said gynecologist. Can you imagine? I'm not a dermatologist. But I know enough about skincare from my own life, and of course my wonderful family. My mother, who has always from the get-go, since I can remember, she had absolutely gorgeous skin. She was European. She was from Hungary. She had the most gorgeous skin I've ever seen on anybody. I kid you not, I have never seen a woman to this day with such naturally beautiful skin. And I know I have pretty good skin. I don't come close to how my mother looked like. It was just phenomenal. No wrinkles, nothing. Perfect skin. She had a number of views on how to take care of your skin. She was very serious about taking care of her skin, her nightly routine, everything, no matter how tired she was. I can remember since I was a child, even if she was in the bed, she always had cream on her nightstand. She always put night cream on, no matter how tired she was. It was amazing to see how loyal she was to using skincare products. So I grew up in an environment where it was drummed into my little brain from the get-go that you have to start when you're young. You have to start being very serious about your skincare and doing the right thing and eating the right foods and staying away from certain things in the environment, smoke, alcohol, things like that, things that would dehydrate you. She always, even in the 60s and 70s, believed in some sun protection. Not a lot, because in those days information didn't come out as such, but she always had a big hat. I remember from the time I can remember, she always had a big sun hat or even a parasol. Remember the days when ladies used to wear parasols? Well, she was one of those ladies. She would go out with actually a parasol, umbrella parasol, and she would if she was on, like, we used to spend summers in Atlantic City and on the boardwalk. If she was walking around in the sun for any amount of time, she would have an umbrella or parasol covering her face. She would have a big wide brimmed hat covering her face. She would never really put her face in the sun. Now, she did do some sunbathing as far as her body was concerned, but not her face. She never put her face in the sun. And I grew up like that, and I was like, wow, she knew something that everyone else didn't know. I mean, she always said, sun wrinkles the face. Don't put your face out in the sun too much. You know, a little bit's okay, but not a lot. If you're walking around, always, you know, have some kind of protection, you know. So anyway, so I grew up in that environment. I just wanted to let you guys know that. And I'm going to go ahead and look at the top 8 glycolic acid skin benefits, okay, that that are the benefits of glycolic acid, so that we all understand what it's about. And then I'll go ahead and tell you guys the 2 products that I'm currently using. Okay, so on go my little specs right now. Let me just see something here real quick on my computer to make sure everything is going good and I'm not losing you guys or something is fuzzing out or anything like that. I think everything is set up the right way. I know I do this. It's so funny. I just go ahead and make sure everything is fine, that I'm running the right software, everything's good. So we are good. We are golden. All right. Top 8 glycolic skin care benefits. And I'm going to talk to each point about that, and then I'm going to show you my products. And I know if you guys want to get to the products, I get it. I understand. But we have to understand why we're using these products and why I'm telling you that these products are to be used and how to be used. Okay. The strongest AHA, alpha hydroxy acid. I said hydraulic. Alpha hydroxy acid is due to its small molecular size. That's what glycolic acid is. It's the smallest molecular structure molecule. Okay, so it exfoliates dead skin cells. What does that do for you? Well, as you age, as you get older, as you mature, if you notice, for example, if you scar yourself or cut yourself or whatever, it takes longer and longer for older people to heal up than it does for younger people. Why is that? Because their cell doesn't turn over as quickly as it used to. That's just a part of aging. You cannot get through that. That is just going to be a fact of life. Okay. And so the glycolic acid sloughs off chemically, not abrasively, not physically, like granule scrubs. And I talk about scrubs a lot on this channel. So if you want to, have some background and stuff on how physical scrubs work for exfoliating your skin and getting dead skin cells off your skin, there's videos for that, and I can leave, little markers up here so you can go check those out. But this is chemical exfoliation. Hang on, sippy. I've been talking for a while, so I get hoarse. So chemical exfoliation is as important as physical exfoliation. Some people tolerate physical exfoliation more than chemical exfoliation, okay? Some tolerate both, some tolerate neither. You have to know your own skin. I would caution you, and this is my disclaimer, because I'm not a dermatologist and all that. I have mature skin. My skin is combo skin, sometimes on the little bit on the drier side, but most of the time combo skin. It's not very oily. So I can tolerate exfoliation, all right? You have to test it on yourself. You have to see how your skin reacts to it. And this is why I come on here and I let you guys know specifically for my skin type, for my mature age, how these chemicals or other things work for my skin. So if you have similar skin to mine, if you are in the same age bracket as I am, then, you could say, oh, okay, well, this is working out for her. Well, maybe I should try it, that kind of stuff. Okay. But anyway, I digress. It exfoliates dead skin cells. So that's what it does. It chemically, basically, burns, for want of a better word. There's a chemical reaction between your skin cell and this chemical, the glycolic acid. And when it comes into contact with each other, it just kind of unsticks it. And so your dead skin cells are like glued onto your face. They're kind of clinging on, you know. Think of it as the leaves falling off of the tree, right? There's leaves still on the tree, but they're kind of dead, right? But they're still hanging on there. And it takes a good, like a storm, a wind, or rain to really get those leaves off the tree. And it takes a number of wind activity and storm activity to get those dead leaves off the trees, right? My analogy for today. And that's the same thing that all these acids, this AHA acids are, okay? Think of them as the storm or the wind that is basically taking and blowing the dead skins off your face. Blowing it off your face, getting it off your face. And so it's prepping your face for serums, for better night creams, for your retinol or your retin-a. If you think about it, if you have the dead skin on your face, even if you've washed your face at night, soap, hot water, whatever it is, if you do not exfoliate your face in some way, whether it's physical or chemical, and your dead skin cells do not come off in abundance on your face, the serums that you put on afterwards, the essence that you put on afterwards, the night creams, the night prep, anything of that nature, the retinoids, the vitamin A's, the vitamin C's, cannot penetrate into your skin layers as deeply as needed, because there's the physical barrier in the way of the dead cell. It's there, and the serum can't get in where it needs to go. A little bit will penetrate in, but not all of it, okay? So if you're spending a lot of money, as we do, because skincare is not cheap, you know, no matter what, even if you go to the drugstore these days, it is $15, $20, $25, $39. I mean, the prices keep going up. And don't start me on the department store or the SkinCeuticals. Those are, you know, it could lead to hundreds of dollars for a certain, you know, night cream or a certain retinoid cream or anything like that. So if you want the full cost benefit of those nightly skincare routines, then you should try to exfoliate your skin regularly. Okay, if your skin doesn't tolerate daily exfoliation, and some won't, then don't do it. You have to see where your sweet spot is. Is it twice a week? Is it once a week? Is it every day? You don't know till you try, okay? And different acids, different AHAs will act differently on your skin. One might be gentle and great and beneficial, and the other one might not. So that is why you try different things. All right, so exfoliates dead skin cells, reduces fine lines and wrinkles. Part of the exfoliation, part of getting rid of that dead skin cell is the quick turnover. If you get rid of the dead skin cells, the new ones bubble to the top quicker, might not quicker, but have a chance to get there. And so you know, your skin does not dehydrate as much, and it doesn't have that wear and tear in it, okay? So by scraping it off, the way it scrapes it off, it just allows your youthful skin to come to the surface, to be there, to appear better. And so it will appear. Now, it doesn't say it will eliminate, and it doesn't say it will cure. Okay, so let's get this straight. It will not turn back the time, but it will make your existing wrinkles and your existing fine lines appear softer. And that's what our aim is. At this age, this is all we can aim for, to have a softer appearance of our, fine lines and wrinkles, okay? And fades hyperpigmentation. AHAs have the ability to soften, to lighten, to brighten. Any type of acid does that, okay? You put lemon juice on, your pigmented spots, and it will lighten it. Certain acids will lighten your skin somewhat. Now, you're not going to go 3 shades lighter. That's not going to happen. But if there's certain, for example, hand creams that have AHAs in it, you've seen, more mature women with the age spots. My mother used to call them liver spots. I don't know if that's still the way they call them. I'm sure there's some scientific terminology, but they used to be called liver spots on their hands, and probably from going out without sunscreen on the back of your hands, which is a no-no. You should always put sunscreen on the back of your hands, or not wearing, sun protection, such as gloves on your hands in the hot heat of the summer, or just being even in the UV lamps, like when you do your nails. If you notice people, and I digress, I understand that, but I'm trying to make a point here, so bear with me. People that do their nails, that do gel polish on their nails, and I have done gel polish on my nails, so I know from where I speak, right? As they say, I know from where I speak. I do dips now. I do a lot more dips. As you can see, I'm rocking my purple right now because it's right before Halloween, so I'm rocking my purple. But when I do my gel nail polishes, I put them under a UV lamp. That's how it cures. And you're supposed to put it under for like 60 seconds. Top that off for a couple of layers. So you're doing 60 seconds each layer. You've got 3 or 4 layers. You're doing 4 or 5 minutes or more under a UV light for your hand. You compound that over every 2 to 3 weeks that you do your nails, over a few years that you're doing your nails, you will notice, I am not kidding you, unless you put on sunscreen protection, which I do when I do my nails, when I do my gel nails. By the way, big tip here for those of you that follow me for nail stuff. When you do your nails, before you do them, put sunscreen on your hands. Put sunscreen on your hands, get the sunscreen on there, and then you can do your gel nails. But people that don't, and especially if you go into a beauty salon, they just stick your hand underneath the gel lamp. They don't care. They don't know anything. They're not going to waste their money and time to put sunscreen on your hands when they're doing your nails. Over time, you will be getting spots on the back of your hands. You will be getting your little sun spots and your liver spots in the back of your hands, and freckles, because the UV light will be damaging your skin, just like normal sunlight does damage your skin. So with that said, they have special creams, hand creams, that come out that have AHAs in it. You see where I'm going here? AHAs in it that can turn back the time a little bit, not 100%, but it can lighten the back of your hands with the spots on it. It can give it a better appearance if you use it consistently. So the same thing applies to your face. As you age and you're out in the sun and things happen, you can get some damage on your skin, which results in, darker areas of your skin. And these AHAs, in particular, the glycolic acid, can brighten your skin. Vitamin C is another one that can brighten your skin and at least fade the sunspots so that they're not that harsh. Okay, so that's that with that one. Brightens and smooths complexion. We already said that. Fights acne, glycolic acid. Now, this is again because of the exfoliating factor. It gets in there. It gets into the pores. It could clean out the pores, so alleviates, lets everything come to the surface. So your pores are not clogged. And if, you know, your pores are not as clogged, they don't have a chance for the gunk to accumulate in there. And then lastly, hydrates dry skin. Again, because it takes off the dead skin cells and increases penetration of other ingredients. That to me is one of the most important benefits of AHAs, is the ability for it to provide the penetration that you need for your nightly, you know, serums and essence and everything else. Okay. All right. Now, guys, I am going to show you the two things that I bought, and I'm also going to show you, as an added benefit, what I put on my skin after I used the two glycolic acids, and why I choose to do that. Okay. All right. So for cleansing, I can't remember who it was, the YouTuber. Oh, it was a doctor. It was a female doctor, dermatologist, that was talking about glycolic acids and the things that she uses. I'll try to find the video and I'll link it below. But she was talking about glycolic acid, and she mentioned the L'Oreal Paris Revitalift Derm Intensives 3.5% pure glycolic acid cleansing gel. It says resurface for smoother, brighter skin, prep for serum. The prep for serum, that caught my eye. That my ears, you know, perked up when she said that. So here it is. I'm going to show you the bottle. It's a pretty nice big bottle. There it is, glycolic acid, and this is for cleansing, and it's L'Oreal, and it is created by L'Oreal Paris, validated with dermatologists. Validated. I don't know what validated means to them, but they validated it. Let me put it on the light here so I can read the back of it. It says here, allergy tested, paraben free, fragrance free, dye free, and mineral oil free. Avoid eye area and direct contact with eyes, lips, and nostrils. Do not use on irritated or damaged skin if severe irritation or rash appears. Visible results are impurities are removed, skin feels hydrated, skin is resurfaced, appears smoother and brighter. And it says alpha hydroxy acid, recognized by dermatologists as an effective exfoliator to reveal fresher, brighter skin. Daily resurfacing cleanser. So you can use this every day. I use a pea size amount. I just wet my face at night, go to town with this, and don't use it every single day because I do have other things that I use. But I use this, I've been using this about 3 to 4 times a week. My skin can tolerate this almost daily. I would say maybe I would take a day off here and there, but for the most part, I could use it almost every day, let's just say. I haven't noticed any dryness. I've noticed a little bit, maybe a tiny bit of peeling here and there, but that's just the dead skin cells coming off, but not tightness, not dryness. I mean, this is my skin. I do have a little, I did that to myself. I saw something and I was poking on it. I shouldn't have touched it, but I did touch it. You know, I'm human. So I'm working through having that dry down and everything like that. But, you know, full disclosure, I do have a little makeup on. It's the Infallible. Is that L'Oreal? Or I think that's L'Oreal too. But that's what I've got on today, but nothing else really. A tiny bit of blush, lipstick, and mascara, you know, and a tiny bit of eyeshadow, tiny, tiny. Nothing to write home about. This is not the glamour channel. If you want the glamour channel, I'm not it, you know, just to let you know that. So yeah, this is the way my skin is, except for that little, and you can tell I don't have full coverage makeup on because obviously it's showing right through. So, you know, I just slapped on just a tiny bit just to look a little more glamorous. But yeah, I've been using this. I've been really liking it. It's been like 2.5 to 3 weeks, like I said. How much did I pay for it? I don't know. I'll put it up here. I'm not gonna guess. Maybe 15 bucks. Maybe. And where did I get it? Target. I got it at Target. So while I was at Target, though, I was looking around. I'm like, oh, what else is out there? You know, there are different. There's a number of glycolic acids in the neighborhood, as they say. But I saw this as well. Same area, Loreal. This is the 5%. Now this is going up. 5% pure glycolic acid peeling toner. Smooths in 30 seconds. Reveal glow. I don't know. I didn't have a stopwatch with me. I cannot guarantee that it's doing it in 30 seconds. I mean, how could you tell? You'd have to look in some kind of freaking microscope to see that. Fragrance free, but that's this one. This is 6 fluid ounces. This was not cheap. I know that for a toner, it was not cheap, but I figured, you know, since I'm kind of looking into glycolic acids and things like that, why not? It's the same brand. I'm sure they play well together. And I have used them together. I have used this toner with my other cleansers at night. So if I just want you know, put it on a cotton pad and wipe my face with it, that's what I do. Like I said, sometimes I've used them together. You don't have to. I think that would be a little bit of overkill. I mean, I was trying it to try it. I didn't see any harm in it, but you can certainly only use one without the other. You don't have to use both together. Okay. So now that we've gone through that and I've prepped my skin, what is it that Maria puts on her skin after all of this prepping going on at night? Okay, aside from the retin-a, which y'all know, I've been kind of backing down from it a little bit over the summer, just so that my face doesn't become a tomato looking red, you know, face in the sun. Because I can feel like when I go out, if I'm on a break at work and I go out to the parking lot and I'm walking around in the sun, I can feel the sun on my face, like hot, like burning, like I need to get out of the sun. And I don't go out there more than 2 or 3 minutes, honestly, to do a quick walk just for the fresh air. And I do always have a daily sunscreen protection, that I don't step out of the house without putting sunscreen on. But even with that, I feel that ray is a lot more sensitive on my skin because of, you know, the acids that I use, the retin-A's, the retinols, and the vitamin C's that I use on my face. And so I just want to caution you, when you begin or you do a program of this nature where you are doing a lot of chemicals and things on your face, and especially retinols and retinoids and retinoic acids and all of that, your face will become more sensitive, and you will get sunburned. So you have to be very careful and put adequate sunscreen on. So that's my safety disclosure. All right, what I use, first of all, y'all know that I use my different gel. So not as often as I did a few months ago, because again, I've been kind of pulling back over the summer. I plan to start using it a lot more, you know, in the winter months, just because I'll be indoor a lot, and I just felt like taking a break. It's not a big deal. like I told you in other videos, if you watch me, your face is not going to collapse overnight or in a few months if you stop using your retinol and retin-a products, okay? As long as you, you know, maintain your other skincare, use your sun protection, are hydrated, eat well, get your 8 hours plus of sleep where you can, your face is not going to fall apart, okay? So you can take breaks from your routines here and there, take, you know, skin vacations and get back to it, and you're not going to be, you know, worse for wear. So there's my different that I use. Along with that, I've been using, I use the CeraVe Skin Renewing Vitamin Serum. This is 10% pure vitamin C. And I really like this because it's in a tin or aluminum metal tube, which keeps it, you know, away from sunlight. And it just comes in a little, you know, you just squeeze it out. It's very compact. A little goes a long way. You just put a little on your face. It really does the trick on this. So I use that. And then I use this, other than that one, this is 20% vitamin C serum, rapid tone repair. And this again, I saw on the, I think the same doctor's, same video as she was talking about the glycolic acid. She was also talking about vitamin C. And I said to myself, oh, I have the CeraVe, and I don't think she mentioned the CeraVe, but she did mention this one, the Neutrogena Rapid Tone Repair. And she mentioned this type because it's in a capsule. I can take one out. I'm not going to open it, but get out of it. There we go. And take these out. So, oh, that's how they look like. Well, there goes one, of course, on my keyboard. And they're just like these little plasticky, it's not even I don't know what they are. I think they're biodegradable, honestly, but that's how they look like. Aren't they cute? It's actually pretty cute. And it's just a little ball. You see the tip of it. And what you do is you just take the tip and you twist it, and it just basically tears off of it. And once it tears off of it, there's the right amount of vitamin C in here for your face. Now, Neutrogena has vitamin C. Neutrogena also has, I believe, a retinol one, or vitamin E one, whatever you want to call it. Not vitamin E, I'm sorry, vitamin A capsule like this, but I think they call it retinol. Again, so that it is fresh, and you just tear it off as needed nightly or whenever, and it's one fresh dosage, you know, per dosage for your face. So she mentioned this one, I believe, in particular, and then she had some other ones that were more expensive that were kind of like the same concept. I think, oh gosh, which one was it? They were like in these glass or plastic ampules. They were longer. For the life of me, I can't remember which one it was. SkinCeutical? I can't remember. But it was, you know, the same concept. And but that was more expensive. That was like, I don't know, maybe even $30 or $40. So I went with this one. This was, I think it wasn't very cheap, and I'll put the prices over here. It was in the 20s if I remember correctly. So it wasn't cheap. But this comes with 30 serum capsules, so this will last you, you know, if you use it nightly, it'll last you for a month. Now, I caution you about buying this on Amazon if you don't have any drugstore nearby, because I think most drugstores have it. Again, I got this at Target as well, but I believe they have it at CVS and Walgreens and all of that. But when I went online, and I do the lazy man's way, I go on Amazon and I look at it to see if I can just order it overnight. I know. We're getting so lazy like that. But Amazon seemed to have, it was expensive, and I remember it was only like 7 capsules, 7. So I was like, whoa, you know, where's the one that's like 30 capsules? How come it's not there? And they weren't available. I don't know if they were out or what, or they were restocking, but when I went online, they weren't available. So, hey guys, I just wanted to insert here that I just went up on Amazon, and this is October 29th, 30th, etc., for the weekend, and they do have the 30 count for $16.99. So apparently, I don't know if I didn't see it correctly or if they have it back in stock, but I just wanted to make sure that I give you the most current information, and that is that Amazon does indeed have the Neutrogena vitamin C ampules online right now for $16.99 for the 30 count. I just decided to get my fanny out of the chair, go take a drive, and, you know, go to Target and you know, look at all of these things to pick it up. So I've been using this as well for the past just a week. I mean, you can see I haven't used a lot of it, just maybe 5 or 6 of them, you know, so far. I really like it. It does cover my entire face when I do open up a capsule. I don't feel like I need to open up a second one. So far, you know, I haven't had any breakouts. It looks good. I don't know. I mean, I don't see radical changes because my skin is in a condition where it's at a very good optimum, you know, as far as health wise it's concerned. I don't have a lot of deep wrinkles, but my wrinkles aren't getting worse, so that's a good thing. I guess it's stopping the aging process, these things that I'm using, or slowing them down so that you know, my skin is not looking like it's, you know, shriveling up, okay, for want of a better word. All right, so that is all I've got to show you. I hope that this was beneficial as far as, you know, teaching you guys about skincare and why certain things work with certain things. I don't think a lot of YouTubers, a lot of skincare specialists, they kind of know it in their head, and they kind of assume, I think, that that laymen, that people that are not as knowledgeable as them, they assume that they know why things work the way they do, and they, you know, like when you go to a doctor, he'll tell you, do this, that, the other thing, okay? Take this, take that, don't do this, don't do that. But they don't take the time to really explain to you the reasoning behind it, why they're telling you to do that, or why they're telling you not to do that, or what the interaction is between certain, you know, drugs and prescriptions and chemicals, which everything is nowadays. So I'm just trying to educate you, or as my father would say in this funny way, educate you guys on why certain things work the way they do, why you should use certain things before other things, what to stay away from, what you know, what to use afterwards, how to get the best bang for your buck as far as your skincare is concerned. Okay, I love you guys very much. I hope this was good, and please give it a thumbs up, and please share it to anyone else that needs that information, because it's all about getting the word out there. And I don't believe in hoarding information, and I don't believe in keeping information to myself. I like to go ahead and you know, test everything out, get everything back to you guys in a timely manner, and then tell you guys, you know, what my feelings are about certain products. Okay, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.